We're taught to live in our bodies, to find ourselves, to, what gender are you, what this, what that. I have a bit of advice for people who think like that. This is the way that I feel. I can't say that I speak for a majority of people out there, because a lot of people don't think like I do per se, but this is why I'm going to say it. This is a quote from Alan Watts. You are something the universe is doing. In the same way, a wave is something the ocean is doing. Now, stop and think about that. Because we are all living right now, in this moment, in this existence. And the more negativity and the more resistance that you put upon yourself, the harder life is going to be. This is a law of the universe. There is nothing that no one can do about it. It is not good nor bad. It is not favorable nor unfavorable. It is just is. It is. Being someone means something, without a doubt. And I agree, because I am proud of who I am. But that does not mean that when it all boils down to the nitty-gritty, when it all boils down, you are a part of the universe that is the same part of the person next to you, that is the same part of the tree, is absolutely everything. You are made from cosmic dust, okay? You're like, oh, well, you're just getting into semantics. I could get into semantics, but that is very simple, actually. It's very simple. When you hate someone next to you because they think a certain way, or because they do things a certain way, just remember that that is actually you living a different life through a different set of situational circumstances that have brought that person to that individualized conclusion of whatever it is that they're thinking. We are all like nerve endings on a brain, or in a body connected to a brain. That brain being source. We all experience life through different situational circumstances intentionally. This is why we all look different, act different, speak different, are different. Everyone is different. And so when we go about ourselves saying that, oh, well, I'm gender neutral or something, look, that's all fine and good. But don't push that upon other people in retrospect, because people deserve to be themselves. And they don't need influence from anywhere. They just should be allowed to be themselves. If someone does not agree with that, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't, and I'm just using that as an example. There's trillions of other things that I probably could have used as an example, but I figured that it would prompt people to understand that we're all the same. We are all the same. There is absolutely nothing different when it boils down to it. And for us to sit here and fight and grow and just, for what? For what? What is the point? Because we're only hurting ourselves. Because whenever I say something derogatory to the person next to me, technically I'm saying something derogatory to myself, just from a different perspective. I'm not perfect. Can be rude, you know? I have hardly any filter. If you know me, I'm a polite person, and I only am rude to people who deserve to be rude to. However you would say that. But the simple fact of the matter is I'm getting off subject here. The simple fact of the matter is that experience is everything, and this is why older people, the older you get, the wiser you get. You don't get wiser the younger you get. And I'm not saying that a young person cannot be wise, because I've met many young people who are wise, but they were what I would refer to, and a couple other people that I know would refer to as an old soul. Which just means that they have a good understanding and they're perceptive players. Anyways, that's it. You know, you are something the universe is doing in the same way a wave is something the universe is doing. Remember that. When you go to get mad, or when you go to get sad, or just understand that you are a wave, just waving it out, man, just experiencing life. It's not necessarily that our lives are predetermined. In a sense, we predetermine our lives by the choices that we make through the situational circumstances that we encounter throughout our life. The understanding that we get therefrom. So yeah, all I'm saying is just, it's gonna be okay.